last week, as I had mentioned on our Smart Training series, um, we actually had uh, gone over how to use the back office. And just as a quick recap, as you can see here in this area, let me change it to the highlighter, is where in fact we have the quick links to be able to access um, your different options within the back office. And today what we're going to do, as I had mentioned, is we're going to be discussing the um, the use of using your beach bucks. And we will now start over. I am assuming, Ken, that we can now hear what I'm saying. So my apologies. Hold on just a moment, because I've got my laptop going here. There we go. So now I can at least see what is going on without having an echo effect. Okay, so getting back to the beach bucks. It's really a three-part series on the beach bucks. And the first part is you set up your auto ship so that it processes every single month. You can either have a one-night or a two-night option there. And if you so choose to use it at one of the Westgate properties, you absolutely can do that. And if you choose to be able to use that for the beach bucks by converting it into beach bucks, and then having the ability to do either FVN hotel codes or the FVN Global Reward Savings credits. So that's what we're going to be covering today. And if you see over here on the right-hand side of the page, this is where the beach bucks area is, where it tells you how many orders you actually have available to convert. And by converting them, your number will adjust every time you convert the actual beach bucks into either an FVN hotel code or into the Global Reward Savings credits. So let's go down to the next page here. By clicking on that you wanted to convert the beach bucks, it brings up this screen. And as you can see on this screen, it actually tells you how many nights you have and how many orders. So on this example, we have one night auto ship, and it gives you the order numbers, and it will then allow you to click and convert. All you need to do is just simply click on the link over here, and the finger indicator will pop up when you mouse over it, and it will actually then give you the ability to be able to convert into the beach bucks, which is the first step. The next step is that once you have selected and converted it into beach bucks, you now are ready to be able to redeem those beach bucks. And by simply clicking on and selecting which of these you want to have, either the FVN Hotels code or the Global Reward Savings Credits code, is going to determine what code is actually sent to you. So let's first look at the FVN Hotel Codes credits. Okay. Once you've converted it, it's going to give you this little drop-down box right here, and then you just click confirm. So once you've clicked on the drop-down box, this is what it's going to look like down here in the bottom area, right in this area. And so you'll be able to select whether you want one single FVN hotel code for $100, or if you want two FVN hotel codes for $50 each. You can use one code credit per reservation. So there's not an opportunity to collect all of your codes and just use them on one single reservation. You can only use one code at a time. So determine whether you want a $50 code if you're just going for one night and you know that in the area you're going to that the hotel rates aren't all that expensive. You might want to opt in to just get two $50 codes. Or if you're going into an area that has more high price areas, then select the $100 code, because what drives the hotel accessibility is based on the code that you select, as well as the area that you're going into. So by selecting that, then let's move on down to the next screen. The next screen is, it's going to say congratulations, you've converted your beach bucks and you'll receive your code within the 24 hours. The reason that we do this is because Monday through Friday, if you select your code after the office is already closed, we don't really have the ability to send it to you. So give us the next day to be able to send the code out to you. Now, if it's on the weekend, of course, we're not in the office on the weekend, and so you'd need to wait until at least Monday morning to have your code sent to you. We try to stay on top of it as quickly as we can. We do check it several times within the day, so it can take up to 24 hours, but not necessarily take 24 hours. If you have an urgent need to be able to get access to your code quicker, just give us a call at the office. The office phone number is 800-399-0271, and that will take you into our brand partners support services number, and you can just tell them that you've just processed the request for a code, and would someone be able to get that code to you as quickly as possible. So the next thing that we want to look at is the Global Rewards Savings Credits, and it converts the same way that the FEN Hotels Code credits are, except that there's this is only going to be issuing 100 points per request. There's not a differentiator like there was in the FEN Hotels codes. So let's move down to the next area here, and it again will pop up with a screen that your beach bucks have been converted and you'll receive your code via email within 24 hours. So here's what the actual email will look like when it comes to you. This happens to be the FEN hotels codes. And by the way, if you're having a little difficulty seeing it because you're looking at it on a smaller screen, you can maximize the screen setting down in the right-hand corner of the presentation area. There's a little indicator there where you can make it so that it will be full screen so that you'll be able to see things a little bit more clearer. So when you get your hotel code, it's going to say, congratulations on purchasing FENHotels.com credits. You can experience over 100,000 hotels around the world. We give you the link right here to be able to go click on the link to activate the code that we send you. And down here is where your code actually is. Now, if you got two $50 codes, there would actually be two codes within this area. And you can only activate, obviously, one at a time. So take the first code and you'll paste it into the screen area. And we'll go there in just a moment when I finish showing you the actual emails. So on the go down here to the Global Reward Savings Credits, that's a little bit different email. And you can tell by the picture image let me slide it back up so you can see the other picture. You can see here that we've got the picture of of an ocean and a walkway and some tiki huts that are over the water, compared to the global rewards. It actually also has its own separate little logo up in this area. And as you can see right here, it says global rewards. Okay. This is a totally different vendor service, and so we give you the link right here in the email. There's other ways to get to this link, and I'll share that with you in just a moment. The first step is that you want to be able to go convert the code. And with the Global Rewards Savings Credits, you're actually setting up a profile, because this is going to be an area where you'll be able to log in and use it multiple times and add up and activate additional codes. By selecting one of our enrollment packs, the $249, the $499, or the $999, those packs come with Global Rewards Savings Credits. And that's generally what most people set up their first profile with. One note to make and be aware of is that the 1200 point code that comes with the Global Traveler package actually needs to be activated as the profile, because that particular code has a setting set in it to give you access to the getaways, the global getaway programs that are offered, and that's only offered on that 1200 point code that comes in the $999 Global Traveler pack. So if someone has come in with a smaller package and then decides to do an upgrade to the $999 package, what they will need to do, and this is important to train your team with this, is that they will need to activate that code with a totally different, separate email account, because that's how you access the system. If someone went in and added the 1200 point code to their existing profile, they can do that. However, they will not get access to those getaway offerings. So that's an important key factor. So with that, let's move on and show you. Let's see. Those are blank pages. I want to go back up here to the top, and as you can see on the home page, once you've received your codes, you can either access it through the email that we had sent you, or you can in fact go to your dashboard, and right here you can click on this link to go to FVN Global Rewards, or you can go to this link and go to FVN Hotels. So let's take a look now at what the difference is on those two services. And I need to switch screens here just a moment, so bear with me, and I'm going to bring up let's take a look at the FVN Hotels code first. So change my screen sharing settings. And we want to go to this screen. Okay, so we're now over on the FVN Hotels codes. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to be able to search for hotels. So you need to take the code, and you're going to click on the search for hotels now. And it's going to bring up and ask for the code. And if you'll hold on just a moment here, I will go back over and grab the code from my screen over here. Okay, go up one more. 184. You'll be able to just copy and paste, but because I've got this on the PowerPoint presentation, I need to actually type it in. Once you have the code in there, you just click on validate, and I put in the wrong number. So hold on just a moment and let me go get one of the codes. Okay, 4321. All right, so back over here, and 4794. 94. Okay, now I think we're going to be able to validate the code. There we go. That looks a little better. So now, because I've put that code in, I can actually look around in here. I haven't used the code yet, but I can now search for hotels. So let's just, for the fun of it, let's put in Los Angeles. And we'll select the Los Angeles, California. And let's say that we want to check in on February 7th. We want 2 nights. So we're going to leave it at 2 nights. And we're going to have it for 2 adults, and now we want to click on search. So while it is searching, now it's going to bring up what I have available to be able to use and take advantage of using my codes. And as soon as it populates here, okay, so we can see here that we've got the Hilton Los Angeles Airport, and the rate is $173.80 per night. Well, if I want to look down and see what other properties are available, I can do that. Okay, you can search by location. However, this particular system does not let you search by price point. So you just have to kind of scroll through and see what's available to you. You can search by the star ratings. So as you can see right here, we've got the star ratings that you can see, that you can do a search by. So let's say that I decided that I actually wanted to stay at the La Quinta Inn and Suites at LAX. So I can click on View the Rate, and it's going to bring up, it's going to tell me it's a double room, bed and continental breakfast, and the average nightly rate is $137.06. So if I click on see the details, as it brings it up here, you'll be able to see what the total cost is. It's still thinking, sorry about the delay. There we go. Oh, there was an error. We're sorry, but the rate you chose is not available and does not meet the requirements. Okay, So let's click the back button. And if I can get my page to refresh here. Let's see if maybe there's any other rates that would be available. We've got the twin room, and let's see if that's available at the same location. So we'll click on that. Nope, that one's not available either. So let's go back and let's select the Hollywood Hotel, just so that you can see how this works. So we click on view the rate, and we can see all the full details right here. And by clicking on see room details, it should now bring up what the total cost is, which would be $461.33. It's going to give us the $100 credit, and so now my final price would be $361 and change. So you would just simply fill in your name, your email address, your phone number, your billing address, city, state, the card number, and the expiration, and then you simply click on confirm. Well, you have to check mark right here that you agree to the policies and terms and conditions, and click on reservation, and then you simply have your reservation. It will be emailed to you. I have actually used this. I went and used it for a property over in Daytona Beach in November, and it was a very lovely property. It was right on the ocean, and we just really enjoyed being able to take time and spend it with the family. So it does work. You do need to search around if you're wanting a specific price point. One of the things you can also do is you can search by an actual street address. So if you have a particular area that you're wanting to go look at, you can put in that street address area, and it will bring up anything that's within the vicinity there. So that's how you use the FEN Hotels codes. So let's go back over to the FEN Global Rewards. So go back by going back to your either your back office dashboard. You can click on the FEN Global Rewards, and it will take you right over to the link. Or you can just simply go to fenglobalrewards.com, and it will take you right to the web page. The email that was sent to you includes instructions, and I want to point out those instructions to you. So let me change the screen back again to the PowerPoint so that then you'll be able to see what I'm actually talking about. Well, let's see. I want hold on, I'm trying to find my PowerPoint. There we go. Okay. Back down here. Okay, when you get the email, it's going to tell you that once you click on the Global Rewards, if I can get that to go off. Now let me just change the color highlighter here. You need to go click on this area when you get to the page, because of the fact that you have to activate the code the very first time that you set up a profile. Once you have a profile set up, if you're adding additional points in there, you don't go through this method, okay? unless it happens to be that you're needing to activate a 1200 point code after the original profile is set up. So let's now go back over to the website itself. And let's see, where's my Firefox? There we go. Okay, now we're back over here. So to set up your profile for the first time, you simply need to click on Active Membership Activation. And that will then bring up the page. You put in the code number that was sent to you, the certificate number, as well as the authorization code, and then you fill out the information here, which that then becomes your profile. Okay? Now, I already have a profile set up, so I'm going to log in so that you can then see, in fact, what it looks like. Okay, so we are now in the back office of what your profile would look like. And I want to direct you to so that you can see here that this particular profile was in fact set up with the 1200 point code that would have been included in the Global Traveler Pack. This right here, this area where it says Great Getaways, that is only available on the profile that has had a 1200 point code activated initially. Okay, so that's important to know. Okay, so as you can see in here, we have cruises, there's resorts, there's hotels, there's air, car, there's packages, there's spa packages, ski packages, tours, golf. You can shop for wine or merchandise, and then benefits. Okay. Go into your profile and just play around with it. You're not going to break anything. One piece that I want to address is that this phone number right up here is actually the support phone number that you need to call if you need assistance with this particular service. We do not support this. This is a vendor that they provide all the support for you and will be able to answer your questions should you have anything. So once you've converted the points, it's now in their basket to be able to support. You can select a variety of different things. As I said, there's cruises in here. You can select cruise, for example, and let's see what just comes up and populates. And we're just about at the end of this presentation, so if you've got questions and want to start typing them in, again, you can either click on the little gold button down at the bottom of the screen, or you can click in the red box area, and I will bring up any questions that come up. With regard to cruises, you can select all destinations. There's a whole variety in here. You can select duration. You can select cruise lines. And so it's just a very robust system and service. So the last piece that I wanted to share with you is if you have your profile that you initially set up, and now you want to add in additional codes because you've converted some of your Beach Bucks night, just click on the My Account link right up here at the top right-hand corner. And you'll see over on the left-hand side here, it says My Users, My Savings Credits, My Cash, My Benefits. and you can edit your profile here should you need to, okay? Or you can just click on My Savings Credits, and you want to add a code. So you click on Add Discounts, and it's now going to ask you for the activation code and the authorization code. This would be the code that we at FEN would email to you based on you requesting and converting your Beach Bucks nights. So with that, I think we have some questions that have come in, and let me see if I can see what they are here. And hold on just a moment. I will bring them up. Okay, so Bruce asks that I know we receive discounts for hotels, but will we be able to receive discounts on booking a package such as air and hotel in the future? I ask because when you book a package, the price is close to the other booking engines. Well, Bruce, they may be close to the other booking engines, but with the Global Reward Savings credits, you in fact would have an additional discount that the other booking engines don't, because it's going to offer you, in most instances, the ability to actually take and have the price will come up, and then you can apply your Global Reward Savings credits to it as well. So I hope that that answered your question, and don't know if we have any other questions that are out there. I'll wait just a moment to see if anything else comes in. Again, if you want to see where the question is, the area that you can click on, you can either click on that little gold emblem, or you can click in the red Ask a Question box and it will come in to me. Okay, well, it appears that we don't have any new questions that have come in. And if they do come in, if you click on the red Ask Questions box after the session has closed, I will still get those questions and we can get the answers back to you. So with that, my name is Liz Hodges. I'm the Director of Brand Partner Support at Family Vacation Network, and this will conclude our Smart Series training on Beach Bucks and FEN Hotels codes and the Global Reward Savings credits codes. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you soon.